Okay, Jordan, how are you? Harry, how are you, man? Thanks, guys, for joining me here. My name is Olympio Tuns, and yeah, today we'll talk about the non-farm payrolls in this VIP live trading session. So this live webinar is only for VIP members. So Jordan, what's going on with gold, please? Yeah, I will take a look on all markets. One moment. Okay, so first of all, and before we'll start this session, yeah, you already know that you will have to read or consult the risk disclaimer, because it's important for you to understand the risks, yeah, and before trading on the financial markets, on Forex, on CFDs, yeah, cryptocurrencies, and also, if you have maybe more questions, you can email support. Yeah, you already know that. So let's take a look, and let's start with the economic calendar right now. So as you can see here, later in I don't know, 1 hour and 28 minutes, the US is to release the non-farm employment change, this high impact indicator, which could bring high volatility, sharp movements, yeah, into the markets. Osama, hello, how are you? Could please give us some steps to trade the news? Yeah, we'll take a look on the US dollar, on gold, yeah, and we'll try to, I don't know, maybe we'll talk about also technical analysis as well, and yeah, if I'll have any idea, I will share my idea with you guys. So let's take a look here, because I want to talk about also. So on Wednesday, the ADP non-farm employment change was reported worse than expected. Okay, so you already know this. So 301,000. So worse than expected indicator, and in my opinion, or maybe personally, maybe I'm expecting that the non-farm employment change, the non-farm payrolls will come in worse than expected as well. This is not necessary to come in worse than expected, but this is not necessary to come in worse than expected, but maybe when this indicator comes maybe in better than expected, maybe also the non-farm payrolls will report better than expected data or something like this. So yeah, also you have to be careful, because the US is to release also the unemployment rate, yeah, 3.9 expected in January, yeah, the same as in December, and also average hourly earnings 0.5% growth expected versus 0.6% in December. Okay, also the US dollar could react also around the Canadian data, yeah, also unemployment rate, employment change, yeah, so you have to be careful also around this economic data. So let's take a look here on the dollar index. Don't forget, guys, to like this video. Javier, sell Euro USD. I don't know, that's your trade. Personally, I will not maybe I will not front run, or I will not go long or short on the US dollar right now ahead of these high impact events, yeah, high impact data. So 1.147, yeah, from here, I don't know, it's your call. Personally, I will not do anything here, even if, yeah, we are here right below this former high resistance. So let's go back, because I want to talk about the dollar index, yeah, first of all, and we'll talk about gold as well, yeah. So very important, yeah, technically Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's your call. But I will talk about Euro US dollar as well. But yeah, as you already know, I will share only my opinion, my analysis, my thoughts, and I will not share a trading recommendation, yeah, or a signal or something. Okay, so the dollar index, strong sell-off, strong downside movement. So we had this important rally, yeah. The dollar index edged higher right after the FOMC, the Federal Reserve, a hawkish Federal Reserve. But as you can see here, even if the Federal Reserve was hawkish, was and also maybe if fundamentally the US dollar is maybe still expected to grow or something, you can see that here technically the dollar index, yeah, signaled here after failing to stabilize above this upside line, signaled a potential drop here. Yeah, something like a false breakout here, yeah, retest of this level, and it has ignored all the immediate downside obstacles, yeah, signaling that even if fundamentally maybe the US dollar is still expected maybe to grow in the short term, the US dollar was too maybe overbought to be able to continue to grow, and that's why, yeah, we also have this amazing sell-off. And in the short term, yeah, it has ignored. I told you maybe yesterday or in my analysis into the VIP group that this could be only a temporary growth here, temporary rebound before dropping deeper. Okay, so right now you can see strong sell-off. Yeah, it has ignored the 61.8, the medium line, and right now it's traded around the 78.6 retracement level. It has ignored also this this static support 95.51. Okay, so as I've told you also maybe earlier today, when I've talked about the dollar index in a short video analysis only for the VIPs, I've said that maybe the dollar index could be maybe oversold right now after such an amazing sell-off, yeah, an amazing drop, massive drop, and maybe even if the US data will come in maybe worse than expected, I don't know, the non-farm payrolls in the negative territory or something, or I don't know, the unemployment rate to see an increase here, maybe temporary growth, or here average hourly earnings below expectations or something. In my opinion, right now maybe the dollar index is oversold, yeah, even if yeah, it could extend its drop, yeah, but maybe it will only retest these levels before turning to the upside, or it could rebound from here from around the 78.6. It could come back to retest the medium line, the 95.51, even if the US data will come in worse than expected. Also, in my opinion, yeah, after such a massive drop, if the US economic data will come in better than expected, yeah, so positive economic data later today, then yeah, maybe I'm expecting the dollar index to rebound. Okay, so this is my opinion here. Technically, guys, personally, I would like maybe to see the price of dollar index coming back down towards this support zone, support area, okay, and then to start to grow, and then to look for new US dollar longs. Okay, so this is my opinion here, so I will keep an eye also. And please, guys, personally, maybe I will not front run these high impact events, data indicators, the US data dump, so maybe I will stay away. I will not take any trade, yeah, during the non-farm payrolls, because the risk is high. Okay, and talking about the euro versus the US dollar, in my opinion right now, I don't want to go short only because we had this strong rally, and also I don't want to go short only because the price is here near this former high resistance area, resistance zone. Okay, because I've told you that the dollar index could still drop deeper, and I don't know, maybe here on the US, sorry, on the euro versus US dollar, maybe the price could only drop a little before jumping higher or something. Okay, so yeah, after yesterday's, so the ECB, the European Central Bank, yesterday was had a hawkish tone or something. So we could expect the ECB also to hike rates maybe this year. I don't know, maybe in the second part of the year or something. You never mentioned crypto, Javier. What do you mean? So yeah, after something like this, and maybe here around this resistance, yeah, we have this line here, technically, guys. So we have this the channel's upside line, also the upper medium line. Personally, before considering maybe going short, I want to see something like this: test, retest, maybe a false breakout with great separation, okay, for the price to jump above these upside obstacles, to close below them, maybe to test, retest before turning to the downside. But later today, around the non-farm payrolls, most likely the volatility will be high. Okay, so personally, I'm expecting. So you want to talk about Bitcoin, Javier? So most likely, yeah, and as you already know, around the non-farm payrolls, euro versus US dollar, gold, yeah, silver, the dollar index, I don't know, will most likely will register sharp, maybe movements, yeah, will have high volatility and maybe sharp movements in both directions. Okay, maybe the price could jump, it could drop, and then maybe it will stabilize and it will move in one direction or something. Okay, so it's very important, because if you will, I don't know, if you will decide here to go short, okay, because you are at resistance, maybe the price, and you will place, I don't know, stop loss here, the price maybe could jump higher and then to stabilize below these levels and then to drop, okay, and your position, maybe it will be stopped out, okay, and you will lose money. Okay, so also if you want to go long here, I don't know, yeah, maybe if the economic data will come in worse than expected, maybe you will want to, I don't know, to go long, and you will place, I don't know, your stop loss lower. But I told you, maybe right now also the dollar index, the US dollar, could be oversold, okay, and even if the US data will come in worse than expected, yeah, maybe the price could still come back down. Okay, so also your stop could be reached. Okay, gold, let's take a look. So I've sent you guys my chart earlier into the VIP group. So Jordan, what's your opinion on selling gold? No, right now I will not sell gold after something like this yesterday. Okay, yesterday Orlando wanted to sell gold, if you remember, something like this maybe yesterday. But please take a look here. Yeah, it was a great idea, maybe, yeah, to go short here on a breakdown, but also yeah, Orlando didn't send his trade. Yeah, he missed that opportunity maybe to go short here right below this immediate low, but also on 1 hour. It would have been something like an intraday trade, yeah, because after such an amazing sell-off, yeah, most likely, yeah, when you trade intraday, you also have to manage your position aggressively or something. So after something like this, maybe you should have moved your stop loss at break even or something, because yeah, please take a look here, an invalidation, yeah, an engulfing false breakdown and further growth here on 1 hour. So right now I will not go short on gold, yeah. So it has reached here support zone 1784.90, and as long as it stays above the immediate uptrend line, stabilizing above the weekly pivot point, making a new higher high here could signal potential growth, okay. And also, yeah, personally, I really like to use this correlation between the US dollar and gold. Okay, this is not a perfect one because I don't know if the price if the US dollar, I don't know if the dollar index increases 1%, maybe gold could drop only 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, or I don't know. Okay, but when the US dollar appreciates, yeah, personally I don't want to be long on gold, okay. And also when the US dollar depreciates versus the other currencies, major currencies, I don't want to be maybe short to sell gold, okay. So also about the non-farm payrolls. So if the US economic data will come in worse than expected, yeah, maybe the price of gold could jump higher, okay. So after finding support here, yeah, this candle yesterday, let's take a look. Let's use also daily pivot points. Yeah, it has reached the daily R1, but I told you, after this candle, the price of gold indicated and announced signaled strong maybe upside pressure, okay. Upside pressure. Personally, maybe I would have liked the price to come back down here to retest all these before jumping higher, okay. Right now, also about gold, it's risky maybe to trade it around the non-farm payrolls because anything could happen, and the price of gold could register maybe sharp movements in both directions, yeah. Maybe I don't know if I would consider to go long. Yeah, I would have to place or to hide my, because right now even if I want to go long from here, because the price stays above the uptrend line, where should I place my stop loss? Yeah, only here, but no, this is not a great setup right now, okay. Because maybe personally I would have to hide my stop loss here below this low, and yeah, no, it's not a high probability trade. It's not a good setup, because if I will put it here below this former low, static support, I don't know, maybe the price could come back down and it will reach it before jumping higher, okay. So no, yeah. So don't worry guys, even if we will not send any trade before the non-farm payrolls, yeah, or during the non-farm payrolls, don't worry. What is important is it's that, or actually, if you're not an experienced trader, you should maybe stay away, because yeah, this is a great way to lose money around the high impact events, because most likely, yeah, gold, euro, USD, or any other currency pair, or maybe silver, or could register sharp movements, and because you will after the markets will calm down, will cool down, after the US data dump, yeah, maybe we'll have a clear direction also on the dollar index, maybe in gold, and yeah, there are a lot of opportunities later on gold, on US dollar, yeah. So you don't have to push it, yeah, to trade during these high impact events, okay. So this is my opinion. So Javier, you want to talk about you want me to talk about Bitcoin? So we don't talk too often about cryptocurrencies here, only because yeah, there are VIP clients, VIP members that don't trade cryptocurrencies, and yeah, they hate maybe cryptocurrencies. So but I could still take a look. Okay, in the short term, I don't know, maybe you are already a member in our crypto Telegram groups or something, and personally, yeah, you can see here only false breakdowns here below the weekly pivot point, 36,622.90. Okay, and in my opinion, only a new lower low would have activated and confirmed a deeper drop. Yeah, so right now, I don't know. Yeah, sideways movement. I don't know what to say about Bitcoin right now. I don't know, maybe also something like this. Okay, it has found support here, temporary rebound. If it will only retest these resistance levels here, 38,946, the upper medium line, these the upsloping line, the uptrend line or something, retest, only false breakouts here, and you see a potential new sell-off in the short term, but as I told you, only a new lower low here could yeah, a new lower low could activate a potential deeper drop, maybe towards this former low or towards the medium line of the descending pitchfork. Okay, so this is my opinion about Bitcoin. Okay, please guys, if you have maybe more questions, because today in this sorry about that. So this is only for VIP members, this live trading session. About silver, also, please take a look here. If you remember, I talked about a potential drop in my previous webinar. So when we had this breakdown, but you can see here that yeah, the price has rebounded here, because I've talked about a small channel here, about a bearish pattern, something like this, and I talked about a potential downside movement, strong drop if it stays below the uptrend line, and if it makes maybe a new lower low. So here temporary rebound, it failure to stay above the uptrend line, drop, new lower low, signaled potential downside movement. Okay, but technically yesterday here the price has printed and registered this bullish engulfing, something like this. Okay, confirmed by this candle, further growth, but it has reached this downtrend line. Okay, so we are at resistance here, and technically if the price I don't know, retest the downtrend line, if it prints only false breakouts, then it could maybe come back down. And in my opinion, maybe silver and also gold could drop again, could come back down, only if the US data will come in better than expected later. Okay, and also yeah, after this strong growth in the short term, I don't know, maybe a small retreat is natural. Okay, but something like this, maybe a very breakout above it. Let's take a look again on 4 hour. Yeah, because here we have something like a major demand zone. Yeah, but yeah, I'm still waiting for confirmation, for strong confirmation on silver, because no, I don't want to go long here before the non-farm payrolls, because the price could come back down. Okay, and also I'll wait for maybe for a valid breakout here above the downtrend line. Yeah, maybe before we'll do something like this. Okay, So that's why I don't want to take action right now on silver. I'll wait maybe for a value breakout, or for a value breakout, or for something like this, for the price to come back down here to retest this before jumping higher. So these are my scenarios in silver. Yeah, and I will look for, as I've said earlier today in my video analysis, I've talked about buying opportunities, and yeah, I will look for longs, for new buying signals, opportunities in silver and gold, but I'm still waiting for confirmation. Okay, US oil, let's take a look. US oil, yeah, strong upside movement, and yeah, unfortunately I've missed an opportunity to send it also here for learn to trade, my long setup. But if you remember, I've talked about in a video analysis, I've talked about also in my analysis or previous webinars. Please guys, don't forget to like this this video. So I've talked about something like this, maybe an upside continuation as long as it stays above the uptrend line. Okay, so sideways movement. Here only a false breakout. It has failed to stabilize above the former high, above 88.52. It has dropped a little to retest the uptrend line, and right now strong rally. It has ignored the weekly R1 and also this line, this dynamic resistance. Okay, so but right now I don't have something really good in US oil. In my opinion, I'll wait, yeah, for a temporary retreat, for a temporary drop, maybe before we'll extend and before we'll resume its growth. Okay, so this is my opinion here. Yeah. Let's take a look on a free. You can use it as well, maybe if you want, if you need a new news terminal or something. Financial juice. Yeah, if you cannot afford to buy Live Squawk, Redbox Global or Bloomberg or something. Yeah, they also have something like a free package or something. Yeah, if you want a news terminal or something. Yeah, also they have a pro package. Yeah, if you want to subscribe or something. Yeah, and also talking about gold. Yeah, and also about silver. The tensions, yeah, between Russia and Ukraine. Jordan, I've not yet closed a trade with profit from your signal. Personally, I don't have a signal right. I don't have a trade right now for L2T for learn to trade, so I don't know what trade are you talking about, Jordan. So yeah, the tensions between Russia, Ukraine could I don't know, maybe bring something like risk-off sentiment into the markets, and yeah, maybe gold, silver, yeah, could jump higher in the short term. Yeah, but personally, I'm a technical guy, and I want to trade based on my strategy, using my tools, my technique, my personal approach. Yeah, because yeah, are you talking about the Australian dollar, US dollar or something, Jordan, about Aziz's trade? Yeah, please guys, I'm still here. Please, if you have questions, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, And also let's talk about the Canadian dollar. Yeah, US dollar, Canadian dollar, because normally maybe I would have maybe personally I wanted to go long, okay, because I've told you in my previous webinar, also in a US dollar Canadian dollar breakdown or something, I've told you that here the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar could retest the medium line of this ascending pitchfork, yeah, before jumping higher. Right now it challenges the 150% Fibonacci line, and technically, only technically, maybe personally I would have decided to, maybe I would have looked for long opportunities. I would have maybe yeah, I wanted to go long, but I told you, yeah, also Canada is to release its unemployment rate, so please take a look here, yeah, 6.3%. Jordan, all I'm saying is I paid for signals and not even made back from working with you. You've lost a client. Not yet close to the trade with profit from. So I don't understand, Jordan. First you talked about a trade, and then yeah, you talk about your subscription or something. So yeah, it's your call. If you want to stay here, it's your call. Personally, I will not over trade. Yeah, if you want to wait for my high probability setups, it's fine. If you want to follow them, it's fine as well. And yeah, if you want to follow my trade management, it's fine as well. And you are in the wrong place, Jordan, if you thought that joining Learn to Trade will become rich in, I don't know, after one signal, after 2-3 trades. Yeah, so yeah, maybe trading is not for you if you think that way. Okay, so something like this on US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, unfortunately still located here below the 150% Fibonacci line, and personally maybe I'm still waiting for that valid breakout here. I talked about this potential breakout maybe before jumping higher. Okay, yeah, Okay, sorry about that. I hope that you are still here. One moment. So please, guys, if you have questions, yeah, I'm still here. Let's take a look. So I've talked about US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, and yeah, normally and technically I would have maybe looked for going long for a buying opportunity, maybe I don't know, from here, maybe from above these highs or something, and I would have decided to place to hide my stop loss below these lows. But as I said, I don't want to open a trade right before the Canadian data. So something like this. Okay, so let's take a look also on US dollar versus the Mexican peso. So here about this this currency pair, okay, about the US dollar versus the Mexican peso. I've said yesterday I also have a setup, but right now I don't want to go long before the US economic data. Yeah. Something like this. So I've told you yesterday that I want to maybe to go long or to search for buying positions if the price of US dollar versus the Mexican peso will escape from this down channel. Okay, but yeah, anything could happen today. Maybe we'll have sharp movements, and also maybe I'll wait for the price to escape from this range pattern before deciding to go long, because here I'm still looking only for buying opportunities. Yeah, so downside movement here, 61.8 retracement level. Yeah, retest of the medium line of the descending pitchfork. Okay, and right now it has escaped from this channel here, but I don't know. Maybe if I would like to go long, I would have to hide my stop loss here, and also maybe the price could invalidate this breakout, yeah, and could still resume its downside movement. So that's why I will not. I will not do anything right now on the US dollar, on gold, on silver, yeah, because anything could happen later. Okay, but as you already know, if I will have something, if I will decide to go long or short, or to open a trade, I will share my trade with you guys on the VIP channel as well. So yeah, please, guys, if you have questions. That's why I'm still here to talk about everything. If you have any thoughts, if you are looking at something, if you want my opinion, yeah. So also here, yesterday the Bank of England has increased its rate, its official bank rate, by 0.25%, as you already know. So this was a hawkish, okay, but you can see here that the British pound versus US dollar increased a little, and then right now it drops only because let's take a look again on the dollar index, and that's why it's very important. Okay, you can see that right now the British pound versus US dollar drops, and only maybe because, let's take a look on other markets. Yeah, the British pound New Zealand dollar, yeah, something like this. Yeah. So as you can see, even if the Osama, could you give us some general steps to trade the news? So I've told you from right at the beginning what my thoughts are, what I'm thinking at, yeah, and these are general steps, yeah. So how to trade the news? Please take a look here also on the British pound versus US dollar. That's why I'm talking about news, about high impact events, and about trading. Okay, so yesterday the BOE, the Bank of England, increased its official bank rate, yeah, which it was expected also, but the British pound was too overbought, yeah, was overbought, and that's why the British pound drops right now, even if the BOE increased its rate, even if the Bank of England will maybe take action, will continue to hike rates in the upcoming monetary policy meetings. Okay, so that's why it's very important. That's why I've talked about the dollar index as well at the beginning of this webinar. So these are general steps, or because please take a look here. I've told you, massive drop. Okay, and okay, if the US data will come in better than expected, okay, then personally I'm expecting the dollar index to rebound. Okay, but I've told you that also the dollar index could rebound, could bounce back, and it could recover. The US dollar could appreciate versus the rivals, even if maybe the US data will come in worse than expected, because after something like this, technically it's natural to rebound. Okay, so it's very important to know also and to take a look on maybe on the dollar index if you are trading the US dollar, to understand what happens on the dollar index, because yeah, also here I've said that even if the FOMC was more hawkish than expected, even if the traders are expecting the Federal Reserve to hike rates in March, yeah, fundamentally really good for the US dollar. The US dollar depreciated. Okay, so it's very important also to use a mix between the fundamentals and technical analysis. Okay, so let's take a look again, Euro US dollar. So also about general steps, anything could happen, right? And that's why it's important for you also to take a look on charts to see, because I've told you also here, yeah, even if the US data will come, because maybe, and normally maybe when the US data comes in worse than expected, the US dollar could depreciate. But after something like this here in Euro versus US dollar, the price could still come back down, because after something like this, a temporary drop is natural. Okay, so it's very important. And I don't know, I don't have something really good here, because I wanted to show you something, or maybe, but maybe something like this here in the short term if you want to trade the news. Okay, maybe if but we don't have something like this, like a range, yeah, in the short term. But I would have liked it to have something like this, a strong sideways movement, strong range pattern. And in my opinion, guys, yeah, in my opinion, if you want to trade news, yeah, the non-farm payrolls, okay, if you have something like a range pattern, let's say that we have a range pattern, you can I don't know, place maybe a buy stop here and a sell stop here. Okay, so a strong sideways movement. And if I don't know, maybe if the data will come in better than expected, maybe this pair will escape from that range and it could drop. Okay, and if the data will come in worse than expected, yeah, break out from that range and then it will continue to grow. Yeah, something like this if you want to trade the news, but it's not really good, because you can burn money, because anything could happen. I've told you that we could have sharp movements in both directions around the non-farm payrolls. Okay, it seems that you don't have more questions, and maybe personally I will end this short webinar, VIP webinar here, and I've shared my opinion about non-farm payrolls, about gold, silver, yeah, Euro USD, US oil maybe, and yeah, if I will have something right before the non-farm payrolls and also during the non-farm payrolls after the US data dump, I will come back to you guys and I will yeah, share my opinion. I will share my trades, my thought process, the rationale. Yeah, thank you guys. You have to be careful, yeah, around the non-farm payrolls release, because anything could happen. Okay, and of course you don't want to lose money only because the markets will register sharp movements, only because the volatility is high. Okay, thank you guys. See you next time. Bye bye.